Good morning. I'm Janie Parrish with the Wadsworth Area Chamber of Commerce, and you are zooming into business today, and we're going right up the street to McIlvaine Dentistry. So good morning to two dentists who are just stellar. There's Dr. Alex McIlvaine. Wave to the people, Alex.
Wave. I'll give my pageant wave all the years.
And Dr. Shannon Burton.
Good morning.
Good morning. Okay, so we're going to go back and forth and just talk about McIlvaine Dentistry. So why don't we start with Dr. Alex and tell us about your business?
Yeah, absolutely. So most people have very differing emotions when you say, hey, I'm a dentist. You get everything from fear to that usually ends the conversation. But what we try to do at McIlvaine Dentistry is we're trying to change that. And we're trying to change the approach that most people have to dentistry from one of, I'm going to go in there, they're going to find a cavity, they're going to drill, and they're going to fill it, to we're going to make sure we take a look at you. We're going to see your situation, your oral cavity, your oral health. And we're going to treat you so that not only is your oral health in the best state, but it's going to help your whole systemic body health as well. Too often, dentistry's kind of got to this situation where it was, hey, we're just going to fix a tooth. We want to put you in the best health for your whole life moving forward. We want to make you sure that you can live the best quality of life. So we've done that by utilizing different technologies that you're probably not going to find at many other dental offices, through microscopes where we see what bacteria is actually in your mouth, to same-day appointments, to, we're even just ordered and are getting in 3D printing to even further advance our technology in this business. So we're hopefully making this the place to go, not just for your teeth, but for your whole health.
And I love the fact that you reinvest in your business over and over again.
Always, yeah.
Very cool. So Dr. Shannon, what is unique about McIlvaine Dentistry?
Well, first of all, me and Dr. Alex, but we also have an awesome staff. So we have a very wide variety of people here, starting with Dr. Alex and I, who are Wadsworth natives, and we were only 2 years apart throughout school. So we kind of grew up together. I grew up with his wife, Lori, as well. And then we also have hygienists and assistants that have been here for 20 to 30 years. So we have, like I said, the wide variety of people that can help treat people. The hygienists have known some of these patients since they started coming here. And then Dr. Alex and I like to give a fresh take on, dentistry. We're very up to date on technology, since a lot of it was introduced while we were still in school. So we've kind of jumped in and learning it instead of having to go backwards and relearn how some of this stuff works. So we like to keep our offices up to date, but still with that homey feel that our patients have been used to for over the past 50 years.
Wow, that's amazing. So Dr. Alex, why do you love what you do?
That's a great question. When I wanted to become a dentist, you're in high school, you don't really know much about it. My mom said, what do you want to be? I said, a dentist. And, my joke's always been because it's what my mom fears the most. It's my payback for her punishing me. But then when I got kind of into the field, there's just something so nice about being able to help, being able to take pain away from somebody, being able to give somebody the confidence to smile. We see it. We're fortunate enough that we see it, weekly and daily, that individuals who are down on their luck can't quite get a job, and we fix some teeth. We give them that smile that they've always wanted. And they come back to us and say, hey, I landed the job I've always wanted. I found that significant other. I had the confidence to go talk to somebody. And it's those aspects of the job that you don't really, you get so focused on, okay, fixing this, fixing that, getting somebody out of pain. But when you give somebody that confidence and you change their life, you take away a bad breath, and that guy talks to that girl, now they're married. Or you fix that chipped tooth or that gap in the tooth, and they have the confidence to ask their boss for a raise. That can be life-changing. It's those little things that you don't learn in school. And on top of that, it's just the being able to communicate and talk to people day in, day out. It's one of these jobs. Dr. Shannon and I were talking, unfortunately with this pandemic, people have been isolated from each other, but us as humans, we like people. There's some people who have really enjoyed being isolated, and that's great, but for a majority of us like talking, and we've had the opportunity to still, even with masks on, talk to our patients, see how they're doing, and just get to experience their life. And so that's a part of my job I love. And I'm sure Dr. Shannon can talk more about what she loves about being a dentist too.
Yeah, Dr. Shannon, we need to know that too from you.
So going back to the jokes our moms told with wanting to be a dentist when we grew up, my mom always said that I wanted to be a dentist so that I could talk all day and people had no choice but to listen to me. So, and that also relates to what Dr. Alex was saying about communication. I love seeing people all day. I know people might not coming here all the time, but I feel like they're visiting us, like they had a choice or something to come here and brighten our day. We also, I know a lot of ours, procedures that we do may relate to fear or pain in some people, but we like to see it, like Dr. Alex was saying, is helping people, fixing their chipped teeth, fixing their pain. That's always the best part of my job. We do get to do fun procedures as well, making people's teeth look beautiful, especially the front teeth. We do also Botox here and derma fillers. So I have a lot of fun with that, giving myself and my friends beautiful faces. So there's some fun parts of dentistry as well that I enjoy.
When I retire, I want a job at McIlvaine Dentistry. I do.
Come on
Okay.
down.
So tell us how people can find you.
Yeah, if you just follow the guy dancing down the street like a maniac, it's usually me, and you can just follow me right to the practice and come on in. But realistically, we have a website, we have a Facebook, McIlvainedentistry.com or McIlvaine Dentistry on Facebook. You can call our office, 330-335-1563. And we're just constantly, like I said, trying to make it as easy as possible for people to get a hold of us. On our website, we now have an interactive chat that if you don't like talking to somebody on the phone necessarily, you can chat, and you can ask what services we provide, and it'll answer those questions for you. Because we found a lot of people maybe are a little nervous talking to a dental office. They maybe are a little embarrassed maybe what they need, but we found that if you can talk there first, so you can talk to that chat. Her name's Natalie, and she'll tell you what services we offer. There's nothing we really don't offer, and we pride ourselves on that. We do a little bit of it all, and we know enough to know if we have to refer you out, we will. But we do everything here. You won't find any office that does more than us. And then we're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 every day, but Wednesdays we do close at noon right now. But we are always available for emergencies. You can call our office, again, 330-335-1563. If it's after hours, my cell phone's listed there. I've got a call at 4:45 a.m. on Monday this week, and I take calls at any time. If I'm up or available, I'll try to get back to you.
Oh, that is so nice. This is like one of the nicest places ever. Yeah, absolutely. And I want to thank you both for being so involved in the community. Yeah,
You're welcome.
very nice. Yeah, we appreciate it. So, Dr. Alex and Dr. Burton, thank you so very much for all you do, and thanks for talking to me today. And I'm enjoying these giggles myself.
Perfect. We like to make people laugh.
Okay, good. All right, thank you. See you soon. Okay, bye. Good morning. I'm Janie Parrish with the Wadsworth Area Chamber of Commerce, and we're doing a Zoom into Business interview with our friend Denise Jeffrey, who has a business called Jeffrey Protects. So good morning to you, Miss Denise.
Good morning. How are you?
I am good. I'm good. Well, we're
Very
excited to learn about Jeffrey Protects. So tell us all about it.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I appreciate your time. And yes, Jeffrey Protects has come culmination of a series of events in my life. And biggest and foremost is I'm a cancer survivor. So it has actually brought me to the insurance business, and is why I see the need for advocacy. I mean, people really, my focus is the Medicare healthcare, and just seeing the need out there that, just to make it somewhat understandable has become a passion of mine. So I truly enjoy what I do, which makes it, I try to do the best I can for other people, because I know that's what I want someone to do for me.
Okay, so give us an example. If somebody contacts you and says, I'm on Medicare, is that correct?
Yes,
Is that how that
if they're
works?
on Medicare, I'll be happy to help. Or if they're just entering into the Medicare realm, is actually where
Okay.
people need the most help, because it's very, very confusing. So if they're, anywhere near that 65, or if they've been on disability for more than 24 months, they are eligible for Medicare as well.
Oh, okay, so then you sit down with them and go over their options and help them to make the best decision.
Exactly. Yes, I am a broker, so I am appointed and licensed with multiple carriers to be able to offer people options. I'm not trying to put somebody into one company that I represent. I actually give the person, the client, the option of what works best for them and their situation. Everybody's different, so not one fits all.
Now, what's really unique about your business then?
Well, actually, I think it is my passion. I mean, that's through the cancer, I've understood and see the need. And this business is trying to help. And that's exactly what that's brought me to. I've raised 3 beautiful sons, very, very proud of them. They're highly successful. So been truly blessed there. So absolutely. But yes, I'm happy to help people. And with COVID, you know, we can do like a Zoom meeting if they prefer. I'm happy to come to the home, or we can meet for coffee, whatever's comfortable for the client. I'm happy to do.
Now, where can people find you?
I can be reached at 330-304-7267, or my website is actually a great place. It gives you a little of my history, the background, and everything, you know, that I do have to offer, the multiple carriers and that type of thing. And that is Jeffrey, Jeffrey, protects.com.
Very nice. Now, we had to say congratulations on you being a cancer survivor.
Thank you so much.
How many years has it been?
Knock on wood, I'm on 12.
Oh, congratulations.
Beautiful
Yeah.
thing to be here and be able to say that. Absolutely.
Oh
Absolutely.
my gosh. Well, I love that you took the lemons and made it into lemonade, especially to help
Absolutely.
others. Yeah.
Exactly. I see the
Because,
need.
boy, that is a confusing time with trying to get onto Medicare and understand your options, because it's not a
Absolutely.
one size fits all.
Exactly. Absolutely. And I do also have the healthcare. I do the under 65 as well. I am licensed within the state of Ohio to help under 65 on their medical insurance as well.
Okay. Oh, I like this. This is so nice that you're giving
Thank you.
back. Yeah,
Oh,
I
no,
really
thank you. I
appreciate it.
appreciate your time. I'm
So,
happy to be here. Wadsworth, you know, I did before COVID, I was able to do a kiosk in the Giant Eagle there. And I've done a couple of seminars prior to COVID. And, you know, I've come to really enjoy Wadsworth and the people there. So I appreciate your time.
oh boy. Well, thank you, Denise, so much.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you
Thank
for all that you're doing to help people, because it is such a confusing time for everyone. It isn't just
Absolutely. Happy to help. Happy to help.
Okay. Well, thank you, Denise, Jeffrey of Jeffrey Protects, and hopefully we'll see you soon.
Thank you. I look forward to it.
Okay. Thank you. Good morning. I'm Janie Parrish with the Wadsworth Area Chamber of Commerce, and today we're zooming in right down the street to see Dr. Dane Ahrens at the Wadsworth Veterinary Hospital. So good morning, Dr. Ahrens.
Good morning, Janie. How are you?
Oh gosh, I'm so glad to see you. For the people that don't know, Dr. Ahrens was a board member with us for 6 years, and he completed his terms last year. And we've been missing him. We've been missing the giggles. So it's good to see you this morning.
Good to see you too, honey.
Yeah, so I have some questions to ask you. Well, first of all, tell us about Wadsworth Veterinary Hospital.
Sure. Wadsworth Veterinary Hospital has been part of the Wadsworth community since 1954. We're in our 67th year of business here in Wadsworth, and we have not really grown in terms of the size of the facility, but we have definitely grown in terms of size of our client base, largely due to the fact that this is just a fantastic community to live and work in. When I first bought this place in 2004, we had about 598 clients, and we're up over almost 6,000 right now. So,
oh my gosh.
So we've definitely grown in terms of our service provider group. And then definitely the number of patients that we have, that's over 10,000 patients that we see on an annual basis. But this has been a phenomenal place, and again, just an excellent community to grow and raise kids and have a family. And so I'm very, very proud to still be here after 67 years.
Now, what's unique about Wadsworth Veterinary Hospital?
Well, we're a private practice, so we're a small animal clinic. We only see dogs and cats. We will occasionally see the pocket pet, so a rabbit or a guinea pig for a toenail trim or something pretty straightforward. Dr. Young and myself, my associate, Dr. Brittany Young, neither of us are really that into the care and husbandry and veterinary management of pocket pets or the reptiles or any of the exotic species. And neither of us are interested in doing large animal stuff. So there's no equine or bovine medicine that we do here. So it's all cats and dogs pretty much. We definitely try to provide, we call it low tech, high touch. We do have some of the toys and some of the high speed, low drag tools that we use, video otoscopy, so the clients can actually see what's going on down inside their dog or their cat's ears. We've got full scale anesthesia machine. We do lots of dental cleanings and other surgical procedures here, but we definitely rely on our high touch aspect, where we're actually hands-on talking to the clients about what's going on with their patient, what's going on with their pet, their fur baby, if you will, and making sure that they understand that we're on their side, that we are part of the care team, and it is very much a team effort between them and us and our staff.
Oh. Now tell me, why do you love what you do, Dr. Ahrens?
I wouldn't do anything else. I've done a lot of other stuff. I've been in the military. I did human medicine for a while. I was an EMT, and I was on track to complete my undergrad in pre-med, so doing the human medicine side. I've worked in human hospitals. I've done research for a number of different medical device organizations. But when I found veterinary medicine, that's where I found my niche. That's what I fell in love with. That has been my passion for the last 27 years, and I wouldn't do anything else. It's just part of me. It's part of my life. It's part of what makes me me. It makes me want to get up and come to work every day.
Oh, and that's perfect. Yep. Hey, I wanted to ask you too, I've heard you have some great practices that you're using for safety during the pandemic. So say, for example, I bring my dog in, what would your safety procedures consist of?
So the first thing is still practicing curbside medicine. We call it the drive-through veterinary clinic. The clients call us. There are big signs on our door saying, "Please do not enter." Call us, and one of the staff members will come out and greet you and greet your pet. So the staff go out. They get a history by the car for our clients, and then we bring the animal in the building. The leashes, cat carriers, those types of small animal carriers are taken away at that point, and they're disinfected while the doctor and the other staff members are looking at your pet. Everybody washes their hands. I probably literally wash my hands over 120, 130 times a day. We sanitize everything that goes back out with the client, including leashes, and as I said, the carriers. They're cleaned and then sent back out. And then the clients also are talked to right beside the curb. We'll go out and doctors will speak to the clients directly from their car. They don't even have to go to a nice warm car, and we'll discuss what's going on, make recommendations for treatments, make recommendations for medications, surgical procedures, those types of things after all of the vaccinations and other things are done while they're in the building. And we try and make it as easy and safe for our clients as possible, and this also for our staff.
Greatly appreciated, that's for sure. So tell us, how can people find you?
Well, we're on the web. Website is wadsworthvethospital.com. We also have a Facebook page. Our phone number is 330-335-4311. And that's all found on our website as well. We don't do a whole lot of social media. I'm a little bit of an older school kind of fuddy-duddy dude, but my staff are trying to poke me into having an Instagram page and having a Twitter account. And I'm not there yet, but someday maybe I'll jump into the 21st century and be a part of this digital revolution that is social media. But you can find us on our Facebook page, and it's just Wadsworth Veterinary Hospital. You can also find our hospital cat, Lieutenant Dan. He has his own Facebook page. In fact, he even has more friends than I do, I think. So.
Oh, you have to tell us about Lieutenant Dan before we go.
Well, Lieutenant Dan, yeah, he's our cranky little old kitty. Lieutenant Dan was found at about 4 months of age. A couple brought him in and said, "Hey, can you look at our cat?" And when we brought Dan back, this is in the days before COVID, we could actually have clients in the building. We brought Dan to the back into the treatment area. The clients, the people, they weren't really clients, the people took off. So basically dumped him. On physical exam, he had the inability to walk. He was paralyzed essentially from his waist down. And we found a hole in his side. And so the suspicion was that he was shot with a pellet gun or a rifle or something. X-rays confirmed that he had a pellet lodged in his 11th thoracic vertebrae. And we took him to surgery and removed the pellet. And then a couple of months of physical rehab and some medications were unsuccessful at reversing the damage done to his spinal cord. So now he just lives here, and he's my hospital cat. And I thought Lieutenant Dan would be an appropriate name because I have a bit of a twisted sense of humor, and I love Forrest Gump. But his wheelchair is a little bit too small for him now. He's grown quite a bit since then and put on a few pounds, kind of like his veterinarian. And then that's about it. The story of Lieutenant Dan. He's our morale officer. He's our class clown.
Well, I don't think I've ever came into the clinic and to the hospital, your clinic, that he hasn't greeted me.
Yeah, he's our Walmart greeter for sure. Yeah. He's everybody who comes in the door.
Dr. Jane Ahrens of Wadsworth Veterinary Hospital, thank you so much, and thanks for all you do, not only to take care of our fur babies, but then also you're such a strong supporter of our community as well, including the Boy Scouts. You're my grandson's Boy Scout leader, so we appreciate that.
We miss those guys. Hard to get together. We were just talking, I had the committee meeting on Wednesday night, and we were talking about the Pinewood Derby that's coming up and the events that we'd like to have, and virtual blue and gold ceremonies. And we're trying to improvise, adapt, and overcome the best we can, but it's hard. You can't really tell a 8 and a 9-year-old kid to stay away from their buddies when they're in a social setting like that. So
right, yeah. Now, how long have you been with the Scouts?
I've been the Cub Master for 5 years now. We were just talking about that too. I'm getting ready to term out here in the not too distant future. But yeah, 5 years. I've got a son crossing over into the Boy Scouts from Cub Scouts, and then one more coming up through the ranks. But
well, Dr. Ahrens, thank you for everything, and you're always so fun to talk to.
Well, thank you, Janie.
Okay.
Miss giving you guys hugs, and certainly we wish everybody safe journeys, travels, and health until all of this stuff cools down.
Okay, and we'll be out to see you then.
Sounds great.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.